Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catarina. If you're new here, welcome. Please like this video and subscribe. So today I'm going to be talking about my weight loss journey / plan. So I'm just going to jump right in and talk about my plan and also what I've been doing in order to lose weight and get more healthy and become more fit. Okay, so first things first, really important, nutrition. I make sure that the meals that I eat are under a certain amount of calories. So in order for me to lose weight, it's best if my meals are under 400 or 500 calories. And depending on snacks, if they're under like 100 or 150, just depending, it all depends on your body type and how well your body reacts to different calorie, I think it's like calorie deficit or something like that. But the best thing I would suggest is just to try out what works for you and then stick to that thing in terms of losing weight. So I just found that this is the best thing that works for me. I've tried the intermittent fasting, I'm not saying that word correctly. Intermittent, fasting, basically where you it's like 16 to 8 where you fast for 16 hours and you eat during only 8 hours. I've tried that, it does work, but I found myself like plateauing where I just couldn't lose any more weight from that. My body kind of got used to it, so it didn't really work out for me. And I like breakfast, so it's hard for me. And now you don't have to fast breakfast when you do that diet, but I was just doing it then, and yeah, it just didn't work out for me. But it does work every now and then, and sometimes I will do that if I have like a heavier meal in the nighttime or something like that. I'll just, won't eat breakfast or whatever, or drink a smoothie or something like that. But ultimately, that diet didn't work out for me, and other strict diets just don't work out for me. Not to say that I won't try diets, but a lot of them take a lot of time to prepare things. A lot of times I can get bored of things, and it's just not a way of lifestyle. I prefer a lifestyle type of diet, if you will, more than an actual diet, if that makes sense. So this calorie, basically like minimizing my calories, works for me. Making sure my meals are under a certain amount of calories works for me, along with exercise. So also, in terms of health, getting a good amount of sleep is very important. I usually try to get 7 to 7.5 hours. That's good for my body. If I get anything less, then I'm kind of tired. And if I get anything more, then my body just wants to sleep and sleep and sleep, and then it doesn't want to wake up, which is not good because I can sleep for a really long time if I let myself. But I found that 7.5 hours is really good for me. That's another thing you kind of want to try out and test for yourself to see how much sleep your body needs, because I don't believe that everybody needs 8 hours. That's just my personal opinion. I am no expert, but this is just something that I've tried out myself and it works for me. So I would just suggest for every single person to try out what works for you and do that.
Okay, so here I got some spinach. I'm just gonna use this for smoothies and also to add to the salad that I'm gonna be having for the week. I also got some healthy ice cream just because sometimes I get a sweet tooth and I want something sweet. So I got these Carb Smart chocolate bars. And then I also have some bread. I like to make sandwiches sometimes when I'm lazy and I don't want to cook, or I don't want to make anything crazy, or I just want something light. I'll have some bread. And then I eat these for breakfast. These are just bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwiches, and usually I want something warm for breakfast, so I will have that. And then I also have my coffee. So when I do drink coffee, I use this cold brew. It's one of my favorite cold brews, and it's really low in calories, so that I can drink that throughout the week. And then I just pair it with this creamer, Natural Bliss creamer. Usually I get the sweet cream or the hazelnut. It's really good. It's my favorite combo. And then I also got this shrimp. I'm going to be eating this Greek Mediterranean salad, so I'm going to put the shrimp in there, along with it calls for chickpeas, and then also feta cheese, and then also some other toppings. Also calls for black olives, so I got a few of those. So just adding that to my salad for the week. And then I also have some Greek yogurt, Greek vanilla yogurt. I like to eat this with mixed berries and honey for a nice snack, and it's really filling and healthy. And I also got some soup. I like to eat soup throughout the week as well. If I'm just hungry and I want something light, I'll eat one of these. And then I also got cucumber for the salad, and then also some tomatoes for the salad. So that's what I have for the week.
I just showed you a grocery haul, if you will. I just got groceries delivered from Walmart, and I just didn't feel like going and getting them. I have this free trial thing with Walmart for like a month for them to deliver groceries, so got them delivered. It was really nice. All I could do is open my door and there they were. Just brought them inside. Very nice. So I did that, and I showed you all the things that I got. So all of that stuff is just stuff that I normally eat throughout the week and stuff for meals. So in terms of meals, right now my mother is actually helping me meal prep. So I am basically buying the groceries, and then she is making like 2 different meals for me a week for basically lunch and dinner, just because it takes a lot of my time to meal prep, and right now I'm just trying to focus on other things and stuff like that. So she offered to do this for me, so thank you, Mother. I really appreciate it. So I basically bring her the ingredients for the 2 meals that I'm picking for the week, for lunch and dinner, and then she will make them for me, and then I will take the meals home, and then I have meals made, so I don't have to cook throughout the week and spend like a couple hours in the kitchen doing it. So if you could find somebody who could do that for you, great. If not, meal prepping is what I normally did anyways. Right now she's just doing it for me because she offered to help, and I need the help to save time. So but meal prepping is key, honestly, in general. Just take like an afternoon and just get it done. Freeze meals so you don't have to like buy food throughout the week, so you don't run out. Just prepare. Spend the time, spend the energy, and just do it so that you don't have to do it throughout your week, and then you end up just buying bad food or wasting money or whatever the case is. Meal prepping to me is the best thing ever. So really grateful that she's doing that for me because it helps a lot with time for me. So I'm the type of person who I am not picky with things that I eat, like in terms of like eating them again. If I like it, then I can eat it for a couple of days, which works for me. So I give her like 2 recipe ideas. I give her the ingredients, and then she'll make it for me. Like this past week, what you'll see in the video of the groceries, I found this recipe of this like Mediterranean salad, and I put shrimp in it, and I've had that for a couple of days, and it's good. It's like shrimp with chickpeas, feta cheese, tomatoes, cucumber. It's really good. And I put some spinach along with it, so it works out for me. And then I don't know if I had something else this week because it was a shorter week for me, but because of the holiday 4th of July. But that just works for me. I would say meal prepping is just the best way to go in terms of saving money and time throughout your week. Okay, now for the exercise part. So for everything with nutrition and exercise and whatever you do, you just need to find what works for you and then do that thing. I found that some things don't work for me, some things do. So that's just my personal opinion. Try it out. If it doesn't work for you, don't get upset about it. Just keep trying until you find something and it will work for you. And then you'll know what works, and then everything will be great. So, but don't give up. Consistency is key in everything. So exercise. For me, I go to the gym. I try to go to the gym 6 times a week. I know that may seem a lot, but I am trying to lose weight. When I get to the place where I want to be in terms of my body, then I will maybe slow it more down or whatever the case is. But for right now, I am going at least 6 times a week. 6 times a week max, and sometimes it'll be 5 or 4 depending on the week if it's more busy, but 6 times a week is the goal. So with that being said, I alternate what I do at the gym. So basically 2 times a week I do arms, 2 times a week I do legs, and then 2 times a week I do abs. And then on one of the days I will rest and I won't go to the gym at all. So that's what I've kind of been doing. Along with doing one of those things, I will also do cardio at the gym. So what I found in the month, what was it, like from like May to June, so I restarted this whole journey again like consistently back in early May. So from May to June, I basically did like a trial run, not a trial run, but that was my first month, and I got to see what worked and what didn't work. So in terms of weighing myself also, I don't weigh myself every day or every week. I weigh myself every month. Just because for me the scale is something intimidating. It's never been my friend. So it's something I'd rather not discourage myself if I do it every week or even every day. It's just, For me, it's, I don't know, right now it's just not for me to do that often. So I do it once a month. Now if you feel like you do need to do it every week or every day, that is totally fine. That is totally up to you. That is you and the scale, but that is just not how me and the scale are rocking right now. So for me, it's once a month, and it works for me. For me, if I do it once a week and I don't see results, then I get very discouraged, and I just know where I'm at in that process. So that's just not something that I do right now. So for the first month, I did do the calorie thing, like with my meals, and then I also, now along with, sorry, to go back to the nutrition part, it's not like I didn't eat bad stuff, because I did. I just kind of limited what I eat, and I kind of just like calculated throughout the day, like, okay, if I had a smaller breakfast, I can eat like maybe a bigger lunch, you know, something not so healthy, but at least it's not so bad because I didn't eat so much in the morning, if that makes sense. So I kind of balance it out. I just make sure to balance and not restrain myself, because then I'll go crazy and then I want to eat like everything bad. So I try to just make it very balanced and very realistic for life, but also not and like devouring food, you know. So I just try to balance it. So back to the exercising. So for me, yes, that's what I do in terms of the scale. I weigh myself once a month. Now, from May to June, I weighed myself and I lost a couple of pounds. It wasn't as much as I wanted, but I did lose. So I decided from there to not give up, number one, and I decided to make adjustments for my next month. So some of the adjustments that I made was, I noticed with my body, like my physical body, I noticed that I was losing weight. Certain areas on my body looked smaller, clothes were fitting a lot bigger. So I know that there was some progress, and I know that I did lose weight, even though the scale necessarily didn't say as much as I thought it would. What I realized what could have been happening, which I think it was happening, was that I was building muscle. Because with the workouts that I was doing, I was using a lot of weight, because I like to lift weight. It's fun for me. I like it. But I don't want to build muscle. I'm trying to lose weight right now, and then I want to build muscle and get tone. But so I realized that's probably what was happening, because I didn't notice, like I said, a difference in my body and in my clothes. But for some reason, when I stepped on the scale, it wasn't that big of a difference as much as I thought it would be, because I had looked so different and my clothes fit differently. So I figured that I was probably gaining too much muscle, because I was lifting a lot of weight when I was doing my workouts in terms of arms and legs and stuff like that. So I decided for the month of June to July, which is kind of where I'm at right now, I decided to do a lot more HIIT workouts to burn more fat and to sweat more, and also to do workouts with lighter weight and do more reps so that I can burn more fat, along with my cardio. And I started doing HIIT sprints on the treadmill. Honestly, I think this is really gonna like help me, this whole treadmill HIIT sprint thing. I seen it on Instagram, and it's basically where you walk for a minute and then you run for a minute, and you can also walk for 2 minutes and run for 1 minute, but it's basically like you're going back and forth. And the girl that I seen the Instagram reel, she did it for 30 minutes, but I do it for 20 minutes. I walk for a minute and then I run for a minute. And man, I'm telling you, I am sweating, like drenched in sweat all here, like everywhere, sweating. Like in one of my vlogs previously, if you've seen a video of myself, my face was like beet red and my hair was just covered in sweat. It was sweating. I was sweating because of that HIIT sprint on the treadmill. So that's another thing I've been doing, along with doing the lighter weight and everything like that with the HIIT workout. So that is just an adjustment I decided to make. And I also decided in terms of my nutrition to start eating lighter foods, in terms of like more greens, more salads, stuff like that, so that I can see more of a difference, because my goal is to lose weight. Now this is just my personal goal. If you have different goals, then you need to alternate, you need to change your diet in terms of what you eat and your exercising routine into what fits you. If you're trying to get toned and get built, then you don't really want to do a lot of HIIT stuff. You probably want to lift more weight. So take everything, as how you need to do it. This is just my journey and my plan on what I plan to do. So I think that's it. I will be weighing myself probably within the next week or two, so we'll see how June to July went. Hopefully it went well, but I'm not gonna get discouraged. I do want to say one thing: keep going, keep being consistent, because in a year from now, if you keep going, you're gonna see a huge difference. Do not get discouraged just because you don't see a lot of progress within a month or even 2 or 3. Good things take time, and this is gonna take time. And that's okay, because time flies anyways, because by the time you look back, it's gonna be a year and you're gonna lose a bunch of weight and you're gonna look great and everything's gonna be fine. But just stay focused, don't get discouraged. I know that we live in a culture where we like things like this and everything's instant, but that's just not the case in certain situations. Maybe it is for your body, maybe your body does burn more fat faster, but for me, that's just not the case, and for a lot of people, it's not. So be patient with yourself, be kind, give yourself grace. There are nights when I stay up super late because I'm doing things and I can't go to the gym in the morning. So I give myself grace, and I try to do a lighter workout at home, or I try to go the next day in the afternoon, whatever the case is. But give yourself grace and be consistent. Those are my tips. This is a journey for me. It's something I've been trying to do my whole life in terms of lose the amount of weight that I want. But this time I'm going to be consistent, and I'm also doing this video too for accountability. So all you guys know here that I am trying to continue this weight loss journey, and I'm also telling you my plan for accountability. So I will be doing more updates on where I'm at and how it's going, if I've changed anything. But right now, this is where I'm at, and I'm really excited. I've seen a huge difference in my confidence, in my body, and my strength, and my endurance with running and with like workouts and stuff like that. So it's been really fun. I really love working out now. Even though it might be hard in the beginning when you first start, if you keep going at it, you're actually going to start to enjoy it, and it becomes a lot more fun for you. So those are just some of my fun tips and tricks. I hope this helps you in some way. Just be encouraged, and wherever you're at, start today. Don't wait till I'll start Monday. Just start today, even if it's a little bit. Just start and keep going, and you will see results. So just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope this video blessed you and encouraged you in some way. I'm excited to keep you guys updated and share the journey and take you guys along with me. If you have any suggestions for anything, please comment down below or send me a DM on Instagram. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Don't forget to be the best person that you can be and to love on people. And remember, Jesus loves you. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you guys all soon.